Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. I have an amazing video for you guys today. I wanted to go over some numbers with you. Now here we have the Redfin weekly housing market data, and there's just so much information here to unpack. I have a link to this down in the description below, but I definitely encourage everyone to come in here and check out this chart because it really has a lot of awesome information. But as we can see, new listings, we're not listing as many houses. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and turn off 2020 and 2021 because those years were kind of, not the normal years. Now, I just want to focus on 2019 and 2022. 2019 is the blue line and 2019 is, 2019 is the blue line and black is 2022. Sorry about that. Okay, jumping in. Check out the inventory, the new listings. So the new listings are definitely in line, but we definitely have a drop right here from year to year, as this is a big indicator that things are changing, right? What does this mean? Basically, people are not putting as many houses on the market as we would want to. There are people holding tight, right? Homeowners, but there's also homes are sitting on the market longer. So it is creating more inventory because we have less and less buyers. So we're still in a very wonky situation. Now, when we jump over to active listings, we can see that our supply is still considerably low compared to 2019. And in order to get better prices for anyone looking to buy a house, I definitely think that inventory is going to have to go up a lot. Now, there are signs that, if we go into a recession and then we go into and companies start laying people off, we will see inventory start to rise, right? But in general, it has to rise quite a bit because when we have this disparity, this is going to keep the prices high. Another thing that I believe is going to keep the prices high is definitely inflation, because again, inflation keeps everything high, right? So if we don't tamper down inflation, you could see basically inventory stay low because people want to hold on to their property to get through the inflation, because they feel like it's a good hedge against inflation. But also we'll have less buyers out there because less people essentially will be making less money because everything is so much more expensive. So they'll be saving less and their money will be less valuable. So it kind of will definitely create a situation of definitely less buyers. Now, when we jump over to price drops, check this out. Look at that huge climb. People are basically, changing, they're lowering the price. They're lowering the price pretty rapidly, because I feel definitely like there's people that think that we already hit the peak, and anybody trying to sell, they're definitely trying to get rid of their inventory as quickly as possible, because I think a lot of people are anticipating a crash. Now, here's a nice graph. When we go to the average sale to list ratio, check this out. Basically, what it's showing is that we're not bidding above the asking price as much. This climb right here was basically when people list for 100,000 and it would sell for more than the listing price, right? So now it's starting to come back down. As you could see in 2019, it was below that 1%, that one level. And the reason being is because basically, on a normal situation, when you buy a house, the buyer wants to get a little bit of a deal. So if a house lists for, 420,000, the buyer could come in and say, hey, I'll give you 400,000. The fence back there is all jacked up. I'm gonna have to fix this and fix that and whatever, right? So then you start kind of negotiating, and then at one point, the seller and you agree on a deal wherever that is, and then you go ahead and execute that deal with your real estate agent. So obviously in the last 2 years, we had such a frenzy that people didn't care about that. They were like, you know what? Just give me the house. I don't care. I'll pay more and blah, blah, blah. It was an extreme seller's market. And that we're not in that market anymore. As you can see, now people are saying, no, I'm not going to pay you above asking price because the frenzy is over. There's less buyers. The demand is going down, right? There's more supply. Like I'm not fighting for this house anymore. So we're gonna definitely see this. Now, if the supply keeps going up and the economy starts going down, if this goes below this blue line, this will be great for prices to really come down. That's why a lot of people are saying that if you're a seller, you really got to consider, if you're thinking of selling, that you really have to consider putting your house on the market fairly quickly, because, you know, we might have a situation where things might crash and, you know, people are going to be kicking themselves thinking that they could have got that much money for their property. Now, in general, guys, you know, when we look at the price, look at this, median sale price kind of stabilized. You see this little turn right here? Well, this is basically because the mortgage rates went down like a percent, or not a percent, like 0.75. And basically the rates went down a little bit and it kind of held that right price for right now. But when you look at 2019 and you look at, you know, 2022, you still have a big disparity here. And, you know, I gotta say, I'm glad that people are buying homes. I think buying a home is a great investment, but you gotta sometimes even wonder, you know, did these guys buy still at the top, right? I don't think it's gonna go up. I think it's gonna go down. So, you know, if this person, the people that just bought, what if they would have waited, you know, and like a few months, maybe they could have got it a lot cheaper. But here's the problem. What if the rates go back up? So these people took advantage of the low rates. So there's a lot of things at play here, right? I still think properties are overvalued across the entire nation in general. So I wouldn't want to buy right this second. But definitely for the people that sold, you guys got lucky right here, because if the mortgage rates didn't go down in the last few weeks, this probably would have been going down the same trajectory. So things are kind of moving. That's why it's really important that you really stay on top of the market. And you know, it's a lot of fun though. It's a lot of fun. So guys, I want to just say thank you so much for everyone who's been watching my videos and supporting my channel, leaving comments and you know, hitting the like button. It really does mean a lot to me. Thank you guys so much. If you guys are new to my channel and you kind of like what I have to say and you like this video, you know, don't forget to smash that subscribe button and go ahead and like and leave a comment. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys, and I'll see you on the next video.